Welcome, everyone. How are you doing? Um, th- Normally I have something stupid to say at the beginning. That's not going to happen this time. It just did. Um, Welcome back. We're going to be having a whole lot of fun. We have some things to recap. We have some stuff to do. Let me tell you something really cool, though, before we get too rolling along. Um, when this episode comes out, you should actually expect the next day something brand new, a one shot. Oh, hey, we got a couple people who are going to be here that are here now. But the thing, and it's the reunion at the old tavern, reunion at the Rotten Griffin Egg, a whole bunch of retired adventurers getting together for a 10-year reunion 10 years after retiring from their adventuring ways, or at least retiring as a group party. Um, stuff that happens. Definitely check that out, but there's other new stuff coming along, so stay tuned. You're going to hear more about it. Why am I putting this in front? So that you can't avoid it. It's here. You've heard it. But I'm not going to hold you up. I'm Saturday. I'm your game master. You've seen me a bunch of times. I don't normally introduce myself. Here's our players, and they are awesome people. If you go ahead, introduce yourself, tell us who you're playing, and anything cool that we can expect you in, just putting that forward. Go right ahead. Somebody take it away. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Not me.
Fine. I guess that leaves me because John's not here.
I'm not here today.
What
You'll
are we
see you next
doing?
time. Don't worry. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what's something cool that's coming up that we can see you in? Or what's something cool you're doing right now? Or where can we find you? Or all of the above. Make it truncated.
Oh
Speed
my
round.
gosh, there's so many things. Hi everybody. I am Jonathan, and I am playing Jonesy, our Frasian hacker here in Cosmenalia. What else are you going to see me in? You're going to see me in that reunion at the old tavern very soon after this episode drops, and a few other things that are coming into the night and elsewhere in the next couple months. Find me at Tiger Fire Studio on all the socials.
Go ahead, take it away.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm Stevie.
Yeah.
I'm playing Fermo Keith Alley. I'm the muscle. And you can find me on a handful of socials at Stevie.lcx. I will also be in the reunion at the Rotten Griffin Egg and other things that are coming. Um, I don't know when most of the stuff that I'm doing is going to be released, or it's hard to talk about stuff when you don't know.
You know what? That's fine. Let me just go ahead. I'm going to put it out there because some of you have already seen a video that came out earlier on into the night. We have new mini-series coming up. Um, the Wrong Royals, as well as Kiss Me in the Silver City Rain. Those are going to be coming out in May. So keep your eyes and your ears and your fingers and all the things peeled. Don't peel your fingers.
It hurts.
Also,
Done that.
you'll be able to also find Stevie and I showing up on other channels and other people's stuff. So just stay tuned. You'll find us a
Me
bunch
too.
of places. You know
Yeah.
what? We're gonna make sure to do the little YouTubey thing right now. Do the like, the subscribe, hit the button, the ding, the bell. There's gonna be a little thing. There's a graphic I have that's gonna show up, and it's
The perfect noise for it.
is it?
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. It's
No, it's a
terrible.
great noise. It's great noise.
But
It's a
welcome.
great noise.
I can read between the lines. They're really wide lines.
I like it.
like a highway here.
Welcome to Cosmenalia! And if you've been staying tuned, and if you're actually caught up, or if this is your first time, let me tell you some horrible things that happened. There was a psychic storm. An otter went into a pocket. There were people waking up in blackness in strange dreams. There's giant psychic bugs outside the ship. There is a storm. We're in space. All the lights are out. Fermo's unconscious. Skeen hurts if you touch him. He hurts you, not
Oh, the
him.
lights are out.
Fermo's unconscious, and Jonesy is with the ships in the airlock, armed with the clicking sound of other psychic bugs.
It's not good.
Tension is high. Unfortunately, they don't get time to tell me what they want to do. Because we're going to open right up. Mere moments after Fermo was knocked unconscious and the first psychic bug was eliminated. Jonesy, you are in the hangar airlock space of the Noragale. It is very dark. Thank goodness you can see a little bit. You can hear more clicking above you. Fermo is unconscious on the ground.
Oh, I'll eat one of them eggs. And maybe some of them eggs.
Above you, in the darkness, are more bugs talking. What are you going to do?
Can I see any of them within 60 feet?
Roll perception. We're going to start this game off with a roll. Why are we rolling? Because we have to roll. Sometimes you don't know what's going to happen, and you don't know how well you can see anything.
13.
You see shapes moving, but you can't tell if it's parts of the Noragale's inner biology you don't understand, or if it's the bugs up in the darkness.
Right. Well, seems like it's about time to beat a hasty retreat. I would like, if I have a second, before shit goes to hell, I like to grab Fermo by the collar of their jacket and start dragging them backwards towards the hatch back into the main part of the ship.
As difficult as it is, this is something that you're able to do. You can hear the clicking, you can hear the movement. As you get to the hatch, you have to think how you're going to open it.
Let go of Fermo and find the damn button that's here somewhere.
There is no power to the pad.
Frack. Well, I guess it's about when I pull out my like tiny little crowbar, try to pry the door up. Because I
You
have
can
one
go
of those.
ahead. You know what? We're going to call this actually a Thieves' Tools proficiency roll.
Brilliant.
You know, this isn't breaking and entering. This is good B&E. It's classic stuff.
I have those too, but yeah, sure. That'd be 25.
Christ.
You are well practiced at
Oh, I am.
miscreant behaviors.
That's pretty face. I don't know.
You know what? We're gonna say we believe that.
Jonesy does.
The door pops open enough, but It's only open enough so that you can move one of you through at a time. That clicking starts to get closer. Would you like to put Fermo through the hatch into the corridor first, or would you like to move first?
Well, I think I'd like to just keep moving the way that I was. I've still got this up, and I'm just going to try to drag Famo back through the hatch.
So you're gonna maneuver
Maybe-
yourself through the hatch
maybe.
first,
Yeah.
as it's essentially half open.
That way I don't have to turn my back to these things.
You know, sometimes it's best. It's really best to do that. As you move through pulling Fermo, the first shape drops out of the darkness. You see it as it passes through the light that's coming through one of the portholes, the light produced by the storm outside. As it begins to shift towards you, you do move into the hatch. You are now in the corridor. Fortunately, you can maneuver in there with Fermo before this giant bug slams against the hatch. The bug is too big to enter the hatch as it is right now, and begins slamming its giant head part and mandibles to try to jam that open.
Oh, come in there. Oh, I'll try one of your legs.
No, I'm going to feed it the end of the plasma rifle. Pull the trigger. You're going to eat this.
You know what? You, because of the situation, I would actually say make a attack roll with disadvantage because of that half closed hatch. It essentially it has cover.
Disadvantage. All right. And it's only an 11.
The plasma rifle glances off one of the mandibles, like this bolt just dissipates off. It was struck, but not in a way that's going to injure it. You are now in the corridor. Now, from here, there is going back to kind of the command areas with navigation, med bay, the lounge, or you can try to go to the other airlock door, or there's the sealed bulkhead to the rest of the ship.
All right, but that bug is kind of jammed up in there. I'm not going to be able to close that back up.
It's slamming right on that thing. It's trying to get through to get to you.
I don't like that. Well. Famo, now would be a really great time to wake up. Smack.
As we transition into a endless blackness, the only light is from Fermo, from their body. Last time there was a ground, something that you could stand on, something that you stood up from. You're in free fall, falling through darkness.
I try to wake up.
You absolutely can attempt, and you will be rolling this at disadvantage.
Is it wisdom?
It is. It's a wisdom save.
So I get to roll it straight. Because I get advantage on those rolls. That's a 14.
You try to will yourself awake, and you just continue to fall through darkness. This
All right.
feels different than the last time.
Dang. Um, does it feel like I'm gonna hit anything at any time soon?
No, you don't. You feel the sensation of falling. You are in the same position when you started to fall back to the deck, to the floor in the Noragale. But you're just falling. You're sinking. You can feel it. There's no wind. It's not like a gravity pull. You're just falling.
All right. Great. Um, do I have any of my stuff with me?
What do you believe would be with you?
Um, my gun. That's it.
I actually would like you to just make another wisdom roll. This one you can just do as normal.
Oh, good. That's an 8.
No gun.
All right. Do I get the sense that if I die in this dream that's not a dream, I die in real life?
We're going to come off that last roll, and you have no concept, but you do know one thing. You were able to bring a giant bug leg out last time. There is some connection between reality and here, but you don't know.
Great. Um, I'm just gonna quietly panic. Um, as I fall.
What? Right.
Um, Fermo, I'm going to ask you a question.
Mm.
The feeling of panic, or that energy of the mind and everything, probably what would be the most likely physical or mental state that would have put you in such a feeling of panic before in your life?
I would say probably the fourth or fifth time I got taken to the lab when I knew stuff was gonna happen, but I wasn't used to it yet.
I want a constitution save, please.
That's a 21.
Um, the absolutely jarring feeling of stopping does not cause you any physical injury.
All right, good. Um,
How old were you the last time you were in that lab?
the last time I was in it, I was 9.
What does 9-year-old Fermo look like on this table inside a cavernous laboratory?
9-year-old Fermo is scarily similar to 150-year-old Fermo. Um, in that all the modifications have already been made. So I look the same, just smaller. Um, and very much just dead-eyed as I dissociate on this table, waiting for stuff to happen.
You know who's standing above you. With a set of surgical tools in hand. I would like you to make a history check right now.
That's a nat 20 for a 22. That's why you should always cry. It makes your dice feel bad for you.
Hey, everybody. Viewer warning. You already saw one at the beginning of this recorded episode. I just want to let you know, wherever we're about to go, it kind of sucks. That's for you, the viewer, right now. I'm reminding you, even though there was a warning at the beginning of the episode. If you have certain things that bother you, like body horror, please skip ahead.
Yeah.
Our players don't get to do that, but you can.
It's a good thing I signed up for body horror.
Yes, you did. Two sets of hands actually reach down to hold you into place. Well, another set of hands, the doctors above you, you know who they are, but they are shadows. They are shadow faces with eyes, jackets, tools. Their hands are hands, but they are equally tendrils and talons. As this is actually the moment where a whole new set of auxiliary modifications are placed inside your body. You are getting a partial neural upgrade. A lot of the skills that save you later in life are possible because of this upgrade, but they take parts out. A part of you is removed on this day while new parts are put in.
Do I know what part?
It was a piece of the biological organism you were. What made you a person and not a creation. But you rolled really well on history. In this horrifying moment, you remember something that your mind had blessedly removed from your mind. Your memory had decided you didn't need to remember this. Will this seed be enough to make more? Yes, love. We can make more. Put those parts in the centrifuge. We need to separate them out. You're going to have brothers and sisters. Jonesy. You had some
Right.
time to think about your plans.
Hmm. Sure, I did. I wasn't paying attention to any of that horror. Uh, Right. So having seen the other one in the hangar a minute ago, do I think that this one has a chance of actually fitting through this door if it forces it all the way open?
It will have to force it open, but it can get through. It would
Can
fit in the
get through.
corridor.
It would fit in this corridor. Well, that's probably the best chance of bottlenecking it that we have. So, huh, I'm gonna take a pot shot at it.
Do it. It's still slamming away.
I
And
want it to clog up
oh,
this door. So
it's not making a great deal of headway yet.
good.
The Norgale's hatches are thick.
Neither am I. That was a two for a total of eight.
Can you roll a d10 for me?
No.
No, I can't. Four.
It's fine.
Good. I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
And screw that die. I'll roll this one instead. That's much better. That's a 19.
It's good.
What are you doing?
Because
Don't deep back up us.
I've been rolling to see how well it does on that door.
Yeah.
Um, so good news. You're gonna get a
Good
really
news,
solid
everyone.
shot in. Good news, everyone. I can't do a Farnsworth. I'm not gonna pretend I can. Good news. You are going to hit and be able to do something of value
Start on.
as it absolutely smashes through that hatch and begins to fill the corridor.
Yeah, well, no wonder I was able to hit it. Bigger target now.
Yeah.
15 points of damage.
All right. 1 moment.
Yeah.
Right. 15, yeah, 15.
That'll do. That's good.
Unless we knew Max and Bucky were still asleep, right?
Yes, they were.
Cool.
That is the last you knew. So you are in the corridor. There are exits from this corridor. These bugs are not small. You will not be able to pass it to go back to where you were with the ships, the other ships.
Nah.
Not in the corridors here.
Didn't
You
plan
have
to.
heard it. It will begin to pursue you. You need to make a choice because if you go towards navigation and everything, or the med bay or otherwise,
Uh-huh.
um, that does dead end eventually in the crew lounge. But the only other options are the other airlock out to the other unused hangar, or a door which was closed.
Right.
But you do need to make choices because there's more room to navigate and move and potentially escape. If you try to go to the other airlock, you could potentially circle around and come back in. Or you could go up past the med bay through navigation.
Did we establish last time that we had the fighter parked in the one airlock and the shuttle parked in the other, right?
When we discussed it, I said both could be in the same one, so it was up to you. I don't recall
Yeah,
if we
whether we
made a
ever
decision on
specified.
that.
Fermo, what do you think we did? I was under the impression they were smaller, so I thought they were in opposite ones, but
Yeah, and that's entirely, if you want to have them in different ones, that's fine.
I think they're different ones.
Cool. Let's go get on the
Retroactively, it
shuttle and leave
always
all
was
this
that way.
behind. Fine, or Gale. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna at this point I'm just gonna like keep dragging Fermo down the hallway and taking pot shots at this thing as I'm backing towards the other airlock.
Uh, that would be a miss for an attempt to attack you.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
good.
moving down. That was a 9. That's a complete no. Um,
Do I get a shot? Are we trading blows here?
it has 3 attacks, unfortunately.
Oh, well,
Um, but
so do
I
I.
have not rolled above an 11.
That's great.
Uh,
I like that for me.
there's no initiative here, as essentially you're trying to move down a hall. If you wish
Right.
to engage in combat, essentially you're just constantly evading the attacking. Go ahead, roll. You can get a chance to shoot it again.
Nah, I don't think a 10's gonna hit it.
No. Um,
How much longer is this corridor? Damn it.
we're gonna essentially put it like this because you are dragging a 6.5 foot tall crewmate. Um, they're not small, you know.
No.
This is a lot because you're also with the other hand firing off a plasma rifle. This we're just gonna see
I'm just
really
hip
quick.
firing it right at this point. That's why I'm missing so much.
Uh, I don't know why I'm not hitting you.
Because I'm not good.
Um, apparently the small corridor has constricted the bug so much that as you're essentially popping off blasts, the bug, and it's just stalemate. Uh, the problem is this: you're going to come to another hatch that you have to force open.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna
you
do
have
that when we get
precious little
there.
time. Uh, I'm just saying, you have
Yeah.
precious little time. You need to force this open. Um,
Jesus Christ.
is that a go? If you haven't
Oh, did
already
you want
made
me
a
to roll
roll,
for it? Yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to say, if you haven't already made a roll,
I didn't
you can
just
go
roll.
ahead.
I didn't just roll on that one. It's fine. I'll roll now.
As Jonesy just gets the crowbar, you're just do this giant thing is still coming. You're
Snap.
doing bad. You're doing bad. Please roll again. Uh,
My second roll was a 9 for a total of 15.
all right. Again, it's open, but partially. Um,
Do I hear anything in the airlock behind me now that I've got that door open?
you don't hear
Oh,
anything.
good. Good. I was
But
worried
you
they'd
will
just be in
take
both
10 damage.
airlocks.
Uh,
Cool. I am
as
still
it
up.
finally gets a bite.
Barely.
Um, it took a while.
Good.
But you are in the other airlock. Bear in mind, it cannot just pass through these partially opened hatches. You have time. You do not hear
I like to
clicking in this one.
I would like to try and close it behind me if I can. Well, close it behind Fermo.
This is going to be just strength or athletics. You have to try to close this hatch, force it closed, while this bug is smashing into it.
Is there actually is there a manual override panel somewhere?
There is a panel.
Yeah, because there should be like a way to like there should be like some sort of hand crank sort of way
If
to open and
you
close
if
these
you
in
want
exactly this
to,
kind of situation, right?
there's a panel. You're still not
Crowbar
super
pop.
familiar with the Noragale's workings, but there's a panel. You can
Yeah.
pop it
I'll
open.
pop that panel right off. We'll be
Hmm.
fine.
Ow.
This is actually easy for you. Like, this is easy. That panel opens
Yeah.
up. There's a bunch of stuff. There's a combination of wetware or bioorganic parts,
Uh-huh.
biomechanical parts, as well as electronic components.
What do
You
I gotta do?
could,
Tickle it? What the hell?
you can attempt a hacking roll, just straight hacking, to see,
Sure.
because you have to figure this is completely unknown to you. You've been not doing so well with the biomechanical portions of the Noragale.
17.
It takes a lot of figuring, but you realize that some of these, uh, they're not wires, they're more like tubes full of juice. Um, Splicing some of
What
the
the hell, Fermo?
electronic components, you're actually able to shock a juice tube,
Oh,
which does start to close that hatch.
oh, there we go. Really should have put a better manual override in here, but all right, I'm getting
Juice
somewhere.
tube is nefarious. Like
I was just
that's
gonna let that one go. I was gonna let
It's a
Juice
juice
Tube just
tube.
kind of go. Nope, just
It's
gonna
a
let it
juice
go.
tube.
Nope, was
I'm
just
not
gonna let
I
it go.
can't let it go.
All right, all right. So the door's closed.
The door is closed. The bug is still
Huzzah.
smashing on the other side, but
Okay,
it's
the door's closed.
closed.
It's not gonna have a harder time prying it open if it's closed all the way. Yeah, that's my theory. All right, I'm gonna drag Fermo to the shuttle.
All right. You are on your way to the potato craft.
The outer doors are closed.
The outer doors are closed. Potato craft doesn't have
Frack.
weapons.
What?
Nor does it have a ramming prow.
This is a lot more difficult. But you have a ship,
I do.
and that ship technically has a built-in ability to detach so that you can use the front end as a life shuttle or a life raft as you need to. But you're going to have time to think about that
We're still
uh,
inside
as
the airlock.
we go into the darkness. Uh, Fermo, you know that some of this is not real. You know that on like an intellectual level, you know that. Unfortunately, inside, it's very difficult to deal with this. But you do at least see portions of your physiology being used um, by these two shadow doctors in little protein baths, creating little tiny things. How do you want to deal with this moment? Can you deal with this moment?
I think it's been such a long time since I've thought about this in any way that isn't just really flippant, like, oh, I'm used to spearmints, it's not a problem. Um, that I just do what I used to do and I just dissociate. I'm not handling it very well or at all.
Would
I
you
spent.
make me
Mhm.
another wisdom save?
God damn it. Just straight or regular, not with disadvantage? With
Just
disadvantage?
straight, just as normal.
As normal, good. That's cocked. Please be better this time. That's a natural 20 for a 19.
19, you say?
My wisdom is bad. Is that what they took out of me?
Huh. I want you to pick any other moment in Fermo's life where you felt like this, where you've had to disassociate.
I'd say probably the first time Isif was really mean to me.
What age? You were both really young when you were brought in.
Yeah, I was, I don't know, 13, 14.
Gangly, Isif, a little bit taller than you at this time, but skinny, poorly fed. Um, Still wearing that helmet, even as a child. Just a pair of shorts. Skin, much like yourself, actually heavily scarred. Uh, in a weird pattern, almost like swirling and curling, almost like vines. Uh, but they're scars. On Isif's back, you remember where the spine was, a single line with striations on a couple of portions. Probably had the entire nervous system replaced. Not a not a simple thing, and you know that. And you probably understand that's why Isif is so mean to you, or probably just so mean in general. But Isif was a little bit different when you were kids. Just wearing a pair of shorts. And you are still momentarily on that table when that young gangly Isif grabs your shoulders and pushes you off, and it's a bunk bed that you're getting pushed off. You were on the top. You got just pushed down to the
Oh,
ground.
hell, Isif. I didn't even do
Top,
anything this time.
top bunk is mine.
All right.
You go on the floor.
I don't.
And the bottom bunk is for Marmalade.
All right. I can. Yeah, all right.
No. Why do you just accept it? Why? I'll push you down. Why do you just accept it?
People are mean, and you just take it.
Is that exactly what you're gonna do every time I'm mean to you? You're just gonna take it?
What do you want me to do?
If I tear up your pillow right now, what are you gonna do?
I don't. I sleep on the floor. Do I even have a pillow?
Yes, you have a pillow. And Yusuf throws it down on top of you.
That's probably the softest thing you've thrown at me in a while. Thank you.
I'll push you off the bed. I gave the other bunk to the dog.
I like marmalade.
You're supposed to fight me. You're supposed to
Fight you
do
how?
something.
Like what?
This young boy, just with the spring and kind of the life of a child, jumps down off that bunk next to you, and leans down and picks you up. It's no fun if you're not going to do anything. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. Like this stupid house. And you. And and, and you get to have. And you're so. Why are you so nice? I push you down. And you're supposed to fight. You're supposed to fight me.
This is you don't like you don't like Mars? You don't like the house? The house is pretty good.
Well, this is really nice. And Yusuf punches you in the face.
I bite him.
And the two of you begin to fight. It's at this point in time where you can contextualize some of this as an adult. Yusuf was mean to you, but Yusuf was broken too. Made me get all teary too. Hey everybody. I like to traumatize myself sometimes during these games.
We write what we know.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Not everybody.
That's not where we're going to end. We have other things to do. But don't worry. Everything does eventually get better from here. Thank you, Light, for making it so no one can see that Yusuf was crying.
Oh, you dug deep on that one.
Everybody cries.
We got good. We got there all the way.
Yeah. All right.
We're going to quickly move back up. Because, Jonesy, you are in this hangar.
Yep.
You have the potato craft. It's got power.
It does.
You've got Fermo.
I do. I toss Fermo into the potato craft.
The big ship, all things considered. Much larger than the fighter.
Indeed. Is that thing still struggling at the door?
Still smashing.
All right. Well, I've got a few minutes. I want to see if I can find like some really large jumper cables.
You know what? Just give me a general investigation roll. I mean,
And
realistically, there should be tools somewhere in a space like this.
it should be. Let's see what we can find. 10 plus my investigation's pretty good, actually, if I remember right. Yeah, it's a +7. So that's 22.
So you do find actually a mechanic station inside this area. It's got a bunch of tools. It's not fully stocked, but there's cables. There's a set of various. They're not wrenches. They're weird looking, and you think maybe their purpose is actually to work with the biomechanical portions. they look like they could hook onto those juice tubes.
Right. Now I've got juice wrenches.
But you got some cables, you
Okay.
got some other stuff. Juice tubes, everyone. Juice tubes. Hey, how do you break up your trauma? Juice tubes.
Juice tubes. I'm assuming there's also maybe some like emergency vac suits on the shuttle
Not on the potato craft, but in this little station.
in the airlock. All right.
There's an Ava.
Great. I'm gonna put it on.
Jonesy, add to your inventory, even if temporarily, a class 2 EVA.
Yay.
This suit has 1 hour of oxygen and has
Good.
proper radiation shielding.
I'll die quickly then. Relatively spiking.
Well, unfortunately, it's just class 2. It's meant for like a quick emergency pop.
Right. And once that's done, how's that bulkhead holding?
Well, there's not too many more hits that that door is going to be able to take.
All right.
And just for fun. You have 4 minutes.
Be more than enough. I'm gonna try to use those cables to route some power to the shuttle and see if I can find an access panel for the outer doors. And grab one of those juice wrenches.
You are actually completely knowledgeable in what you're looking for and how to set this up, so I'm not going to require a roll.
Oh yeah, I've hardwired doors all the time. Just not from a
You
shuttle.
will have to make another hacking check with the tools so you can add whatever proficiencies you may have because you have the proper tools to do it.
18.
Has Jonesy ever been in an airlock when it decompresses forcefully?
No. Luckily, the magnets in the bottom of this suit mean that I don't go flying in. I'm just trying to get power to it and open it.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, probably. I
So
don't know.
you
Juice
rolled
wrench.
enough to open it, but not enough to be successful. You have actually caused an emergency opening of this outer hatch.
Panic ensues.
Panic does ensue. Um, Now, magnetic boots on an EVA are perfectly fine for a normal ship.
No.
The Noragale is not a normal ship. And you have
The
six
deck's
seconds
not
to tell
squishy
me.
though, is it? Come on.
You have 6 seconds to tell me, or 6 seconds to figure it out. How are you going to keep yourself from being uh, alien starfished out of this hole?
Well, the deck itself isn't fleshy, is it? I mean, come on, like the shuttles and stuff landing here. It's got to have some more support. So I figure there's got to be some. There's at least like metal skids, if not the whole deck being metal. That's what I'm thinking. Clink, clink.
Um, there is some keratinous hard material that is definitely bug flesh.
Hate this ship. Really hate this ship.
You know, for our viewers at home, I mentioned at one point that these moments would be an endurance trial as far as the way action goes for this series to the wonderful party. I can't wait to see what they do.
I've got an idea.
I want to hear your idea.
Well, I'm going to use my feline agility to double my movement speed for next round and take a flying feet first leap at the shuttle.
All right. You know what?
As
This is an
as this opens
acrobatics.
up and gravity does weird things, and yeah, let's see
We're
what
gonna
happens.
acrobatics. I want to see if you
I'm
think I
half
won't
decent
shoot
at
you
that
out
one.
into space. I don't know who you think
14.
you're playing with. 14? All right. Um, you don't make it to the potato craft, but you do grab a
Ooh.
hold of one of the ridges on the floor. So you've jumped forward enough to grab a hold of a ridge on the floor as the pressure, the atmosphere in this chamber departs. After a few seconds, it's regulated enough that you no longer have that force pulling.
Zero pressure.
Now you just have to get into the potato craft. Which is a lot easier than you would think. You do manage to be able to get up and navigate your way over and get inside the ship with your unconscious Fermo friend. But this does bring you to the point where the only place to go is out into the storm. Hey, Fermo.
Yeah. Jonesy, your camera doesn't want us to see you clearly at all.
It's the decompression. It was the violent decompression of the ship. Um, decompression. Yeah.
Sitting too far away, I guess. Nailed it.
That's good. Fermo, how you doing?
Bad.
You just gone through darkness and then into two really bad memories.
Yeah.
So what's Fermo feeling? Are you still
Really
disassociating?
not so much. Feeling really sad for Isif. Wishing Marmalade was there a little bit. Um, Wishing that they had actually died when the planet exploded.
Make
Did the
another
planet
wisdom
actually
save.
explode or was I just taken?
It's a wonderful question. Uh, Make another wisdom save.
All right.
I'll answer one of those things.
Shit. I did.
In a beautiful silver spacecraft, almost a work of art, with old paintings and these weird copper tubes that, when placed on a mechanical mechanism, play music. And potted plants and colonial relics and tech. Mars comforts a young Fermo. In a corner of your eye, a porthole on this almost sculpture. It's a beautiful ship. You've never seen anything as beautiful before or since. Mars's ship is glorious. It's a work of art. But through a porthole on it, very old-fashioned, very circular, with a wide embossed edging, there is some sort of explosion. I know it's not an easy thing to leave home, but you will be safe now.
Thank you. Um, am I gonna live with you?
Yeah. We're going
Do
to
I get
nothing.
We're going to nothing. Do I get to stay with Marmalade too?
Yeah,
Can I ask you a question?
of course you can.
Did you always have that eye, or did somebody give it to you?
That's a complicated story. And maybe when you're a little older, I'll tell you about it.
Okay. Um,
I do have some good news, though.
all right.
Well, we're on our way to nothing.
Mhm.
I have something called tiramisu. Have you ever had tiramisu?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you some tiramisu, and you're going to feel better.
Okay.
Legit.
And Mars picks up one of these copper tubes with these weird round ends and puts it onto a device with a large, kind of coppery bronze colored horn coming off the side, and puts a little arm up to it and winds the side, and it begins spinning, and it's just music as it spins. This little tube just spinning, and as this arm moves along it, there's almost like you're listening through a can, this distant music. And out of a large, kind of lacquer red, shiny icebox, big glass dish with a stem off the bottom and a stand built in. Mars brings over this multi-layered dessert that has, like, it looks like some sort of cookie, and then layers of cream and chocolate, some sort of powder on top.
I don't know what any of these things are. I've never had any food.
Now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna split this between us. How does that sound?
What am I supposed to do with it?
Well, you eat it. This is
But
tiramisu. I made it myself.
I can you show me how?
Of course I can.
All right.
And Mars gets two little tiny bowls that are almost the same glass, uh, with the stem and the stand, but they're much smaller, and they have kind of a round scalloped edge. And gets two of those and sets them down. Takes a big, flat, wide. It maybe it's a spatula. You don't know. It almost looks. It looks like someone took all the hard, sharp, painful edges off a tool and
Oh,
rounded them. That's the best frame of reference you have as Mars splits and scoops literally half out of this thing and puts it into a little bowl, and then takes some long cookies, which you don't know what they are, puts those in, and then a little chocolate straw and a spoon, and puts one half in front of you. Now you just follow me and I'm going to show you how to eat it.
All right.
Takes the other half, puts it in a bowl. Cookies, chocolate straw. Now this is your spoon. Have you ever used a spoon before?
No, normally when food eating happens, it's a tube. It goes here.
Okay. So you take this spoon, all right? This is a spoon.
Right. Okay.
And you take it in your hand, all right? It's like a little shovel. And you're going to get in. And when you get inside the tiramisu, you want to get a little bit of everything, okay? So you get the
Okay.
cream, and you get the cake, and you get a little cookie. And this on top, that's chocolate, all right? It's good. And you get all this,
Okay.
and you're going to put it in your mouth. Now you give it a shot.
Will my teeth get in the way?
You're going to open your mouth, okay? Open it real wide.
All right. And I take a big bite, way too big.
The first thing that you have outside of intravenous nutritional supplements is this giant bite of way too much homemade tiramisu. With way too much chocolate on top. Far too much. An unnecessary amount of chocolate.
I don't know what to
Because,
do now that it's in my mouth.
and Mars guides you through the process. You gotta chew it up. Use your mouth up and down, up and down. Keep your lips closed and then just and then you're gonna swallow it, okay? So it's all gonna go back into your throat. And it's gonna be a little cold. Don't worry about that. That's fine.
Okay. That was different.
Did you
I
like it?
like it. It's not bad. It's not bad different.
No, that's fine. If it's bad different, we'll get you something you do like.
No, I like it.
Okay. You can have as much as you want.
Okay.
And I'll make different food tomorrow. But you can have
Okay.
this, and then you can go ahead, and I have a whole cabin in the ship where you can sleep.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And in this memory, in this moment, you go through, and and Mars does end up after you eat it, which is a very strange experience. And you do get a brain freeze. It's your first one because it was stored in an ice box. So some of the cake in the bottom was really cold. And you get it's your first brain freeze, and it's a tiny one, and it confuses you.
Mad at it.
Just mad at your own
Which is
head.
which is a normal feeling for a brain freeze. That's the feeling I, Stevie, get when I get brain freeze. Just
And then
angry.
you're led to a private room, which isn't a laboratory, it's not a box. There's a full bed, and there's a bathroom, and there's all the things that the doctor's got to have. And that's your room for the night. And it's going to take us 5 days to get to nothing. And if
Okay.
you need anything, you tell me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What What's your lab like?
Do you see my ship
Yes.
with the plants, the icebox, the kitchen, and the art,
Yes.
and the music? It's like that. And then there's a sky, and a garden, and a pool. And there's bedrooms, and there's a bed just for you. There's other young
Are they gonna
ones.
come back for me?
No. They are gone.
Okay. All right. Okay. You said there's young ones? More?
Yeah. You're gonna have siblings, friends. Now, not all of them stay. And you don't have to stay either. You can stay as long as you want.
All right.
Some come, some go. And you can stay with us as long as you want. And I'll take care of you. And nothing is a beautiful place.
Okay. I don't know a lot of the words you used, but I feel good about going.
Tomorrow I'm going to show you what a malted milkshake is.
Okay.
Yeah. You're going to like it. As we move from this wonderful moment, and I've made you cry again.
We're having fun.
Find myself on
Playing
a roller
pretend with your
coaster.
friends is fun.
We're playing pretend, and this is a good episode because we're about to go back to something wonderful. Jonesy, you have the potato craft. You can fly out into the storm. This is
Oh, you said
treacherous.
wonderful. You said wonderful, not treacherous.
Yeah. Tomato,
I want to go
potato.
back to my memory of tiramisu.
Well, go unconscious next time. What do you want from me?
And just have all the fun.
I just want to point out there, like, the amount of torture that I've put Fermo through. Like, we just have this wonderful, soft little, like, here's a little tiny chocolate treasure on top of all that.
All that trauma.
And then you get to
Trauma and
see.
tiramisu.
Yeah. And I saw some
This
looks that
episode's
people
Oops All
gave me.
Trauma.
It's oops all something. But, and I saw the looks some people gave me. Don't worry about it. Everything makes sense if you just go with the flow.
That's the wrong end of the pen.
Don't put that end of the pen in your mouth. So you
Wait.
have the potato craft. You can go out. You're not the best pilot in the world, but
I beg
it
to
doesn't
agree.
take a whole lot of you can disagree all you want.
I didn't disagree. Oh, great.
It doesn't take a whole lot of skill to fly this very slow craft. There is a problem, though. You now can see how big that storm is. Yeah, I beg to agree. That's great. Locking it in.
All welcome.
That that storm spreads, and now that you're outside of the ship, you remember how big it is. You don't get outside of it all that often to really put it into scale. That storm is surrounding the Noragale.
We were just outside it yesterday when we went to Foodatorium.
Yeah, but now you get a good look, you know? Like, you flew down to a planet when you have just space around you.
I'm just saying, like, a lot has happened in the last cycle here.
A lot has happened.
A lot has happened.
It's
All right.
wild.
Well, yeah, that's a really big storm, but I think first things first, looking at the nav console and trying to find any planet in range. And I've dragged
If
Fermo up onto the bridge here too, obviously.
if you could get past the storm, which inside the storm appears to be planetoids apparating and then dissolving.
Wonderful.
If you could get outside of that, there is on the actual panels inside the ship an unregistered planet half a cycle from where you are.
Great.
Uh,
Punch it in. Too true.
the
And the
planet,
audience can't see the chat.
the planet of Kalos. Unregistered, but there is a name. It has a population.
Right? Unregistered, but actually cataloged. Fascinating.
No, it has a beacon of its own.
Great.
It's just unregistered within Cosmenalia.
Is it? Yeah, I guess I'd have to ask the Norgale if it's slated for destruction, but right now, that's not my priority.
No, and you can't ask the
No.
Norgale because you're off it.
Yeah, Norgale doesn't answer me anyway.
Are you gonna try to make it through that storm?
I don't see as I got much choice. Let's go.
You have a piloting skill.
Oh, I don't think that I do because, yeah, where would I have gotten that from?
Just asking. So, you're gonna have to make this pure. You can actually do either Dex or Intelligence because this is a piloting maneuver through a dangerous storm. A storm in space. Every direction is going to be dangerous once you leave the bubble that's around the Noragale.
Can Jonesy get advantage because Fermo's unconscious and not talking?
No, no.
And I get advantage because I know 3D chess. That's on my character sheet.
You know,
Well, your character knows stuff.
there. You know, no. Yes, and
It's
but
fine.
no.
It's fine. I'm playing with you. I'll take the +4 dex
All right.
and see
It's
what
just going to
that does
be
for us.
Dex roll. We're going to see how well you do.
Oh no.
22.
Oh, good.
Oh,
You're
I
bad.
was so worried for a moment when you smiled, and I'm like, you're going to
You
give
never
me
know. I
some.
smile and it's either really good or really bad.
You
Who
know,
knows?
it's hard to say. You enter the storm. It's at this point in time that the sensors show you how far this storm goes. You are going to have to travel 4 hours through the storm. Here's the good news.
We're going to roll 240 times.
No. We're going to roll for each hour of travel.
Okay.
And the entering of the storm counts as the first one. You do navigate through a number of terrible obstacles. What looks like sometimes things that you recognize literally coming into existence and then disappearing. Buildings, planets,
Itzu.
things that don't make sense.
Giant Itzu.
Fortunately, no.
Do
That would be
better.
very scary.
A giant hot dog, though, that's like 400 feet long just goes by.
Suddenly I'm hungry.
So you're going to have to actually pilot now through what looks like a star cluster of giant noodles.
It literally nebula noodles. It's a nebula of noodles. 17.
This is really bad time. Like, things are hitting the outside of the potato craft. Stuff is knocking around. You're not enjoying any of this. Don't worry. It's just 2 more hours of getting through this as we fall back into the darkness. Hey, Fermo!
Ha!
You think I'm going to let you do the whole thing all at once? No, we're splitting up that travel through the storm because we did the same thing to Itzu and it was funny. Or traumatic. I don't know. It's one of those things. Uh, Fermo, you have all sorts of ranging feelings here. But you've been spending a lot of time in memories. And unfortunately, I've been having you make roll saves for that. You are on Nothing now, which is a beautiful, beautiful planet. And on Nothing, there are jungles, and there are rivers, and there are streams, and there's all these shiny silver buildings that look similar to Mars's ship. And there's art, and it's beautiful here, and there's other kids. And there is no lab. Well, there's not a lab like you're used to, but there's scientific equipment, which is catalogs and experiments of ways to grow better food, ways to create more stable power. There's a giant arboreum where Mars is growing plants that are also reactors. This is biotechnology of a different sort than you are used to. It requires care and love. And here, every day is interesting and different. And there's play and there's learning. And then you are asked by Mars to come on the ship and go rescue another child like you.
Okay.
Now, I understand it's going to be a lot different once we're back out there. Past few months have been real good here, haven't they?
Yeah.
Fermo, I want you to make me a promise.
Okay.
I want you to come with me because you are smart and you are fast, and I trust you. But if for any reason we get separated out there, away from nothing,
Okay.
that you never talk about nothing. And I need you to promise me that.
Okay.
You never talk about nothing. You don't talk about anything that goes on there. And
I
when we
wouldn't.
leave, I'm gonna need you to stay in your room until we are away from the planet. Because I can't have you see where nothing is.
Okay. Can
But
can Marmalade be in my room with me?
absolutely, Marmalade can be in your room with you.
All right.
So you and Marmalade stay in your room. And once we're out of the system, then I will send word to you and you can come out, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna rescue the young boy. And I want you to be really nice to him
Okay.
because he grew up like you. Okay?
Okay. Are his
And there's
helpers?
a fast forward of time. As your mind kind of struggles with that period where you were just kind of not locked in, but cordoned off to your room until you get to a planet far away from any of the ones you knew. And there are ships near this planet which externally remind you of the gardens and the growth that were on nothing. There's vines, there's trees. There's a spaceship that passes by that has a giant glass dome on top that has a forest in that dome. And you get to a different planet. Um, that planet is under siege. You don't recognize the ships attacking it. And on the ground, there are people running when you land on the planet. And there are people in robes, and these robes have vines on them too. And there's a collection of individuals running, screaming. Some of them actually seem to have the vines growing into them. Their clothing is all living plant life. It's similar, but also so different to what Mars does. So different. In an alien and uncomfortable way that reminds you more and more as you get further in on this planet of the way you were treated. And that's where you rescue Isif from a temple on this world. And you have to do a lot of killing. So does Mars. And a lot of those people in those living robes, they try to stop the two of you from taking this young boy. And it's when you have this hooded, and there's a heavy hood and everything over top. It's when you have Isif back to the ship that Mars takes out a helmet. And you never see Isif's face, but you're told to go to your room again. And the next time you see Isif is with that helmet that Mars had. Unfortunately, your memories are interrupted, and the ship starts to collapse into darkness as you hear clicking and chittering, and the bugs are here. You've been in memories for so long in the darkness. And that is what the psychic bugs like to eat.
So parts of me are old enough to eat.
Parts in here.
Right. Okay. Um, I think that hearing the bugs is gonna remind me that I don't need to get stuck here. It's been a minute since I got stuck in some memories like this, and I don't this can't be a good time for it. Um, I don't know what's going on. Um, can I try to wake up again?
You absolutely can. Go ahead, make a wisdom save.
17.
You jar awake inside the potato craft. Wherever Jonesy has put you,
You are
no sound.
no sound at all.
Yep. There you go. No, I've got Fermo probably half propped up on the console next to me. Like I just dragged you here and propped you up and went to work. So I'm standing like right next to you. Yeah.
And
Welcome back.
jar awake and pull a gun on you. Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm wearing this bright yellow suit. Doesn't normally look like my style.
hi.
Hi,
Where
welcome back.
what where are we?
On the potato craft.
Why?
Because those bugs were taking over the ship.
Oh, okay. Where are we
Couldn't
going?
quite couldn't quite fight them off on my own after you went down.
Yeah, that
And got
I
in one good shot, but
they hurt real bad.
yeah, they do. I'm probably going to pass out here any minute myself, but I'm just trying to fly us through this storm of some sort. There's a planet half cycle away.
Okay.
Make landfall there and regroup, I guess. It's either that or get eaten by bugs.
Yeah. That's why I woke up.
Lady Davy back.
And we're going to take a moment. Uh, hey, wonderful viewers at home, you're going to see a brief video interlude showing you some of the new projects that are going to be coming out soon.
Do
So
we get to see it too?
you've seen it. There's going to be more of these also. So as just a forewarning, sometimes in our episodes we will interrupt and you'll get to see little video clippets of stuff coming out. The video is, of course, going to remind you of something you already know, that you can see new episodes of Cosmenalia every other Friday. But in May, we have The Wrong Royals, Kiss Me in the Silver City Rain, and then the day after you watch this
Mark.
is the reunion. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So you're going to see that here.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that little snippet. Maybe you've seen it before, maybe you haven't. I don't know. You know what I do know? We have 2 hours to get through a storm. And the party that is actually here is all conscious.
Yay.
Yay.
We jump back to the bridge of the potato craft. The potato bridge. Bum, bum,
I
bum,
know
bum.
it's shaped like a potato, but every time you say potato craft, I imagine a giant flying potato.
There is a map of the potato craft.
There is. I've been looking at it.
In
Is it
fact,
potato shaped?
no.
Hmm?
No, it's actually, so to be
No, it's
technical, it's mildly, very mildly enterprise shaped. Um,
Very mildly. It's got a big box on the back and wavy sides. I don't know what that's about. It's
well,
ridged. It's got ridges.
like a potato chip.
for no one's pleasure.
No, that's ribbed.
Oh yeah, well, also for no one's pleasure. Hey, this is why I marked these as not for kids.
I don't know. It could be like an episode of the Rugrats where the grown-ups say something and the kids don't get it, and then you watch it 20 years later and you're like, oh,
You know what
The
always,
lines they throw in there for the
yeah,
parents that are stuck in the room.
yeah, we'll
Hey,
just
your
roll right
mileage may
forward.
vary.
Your mileage always varies.
Right now, we only need to get half a cycle. Hmm?
Right now, you just got to make it 2 hours through a storm.
Hmm.
Make that next roll, if you will.
That was a 10.
is there any way I can help?
I mean, you could yell, do better at me. It seems to work when Itzu used to do it.
Yeah, I don't have anything that actually makes that work.
I don't know, it has to be a thing. I
So,
thought he was just yelling at me.
as you begin to pilot through this next area of the storm, I have a chart to roll for it, and unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
You didn't put good things on the chat? Why didn't you put good things on the chat?
There's good things on the chart, you didn't get them.
Well, I
So
didn't get
it's
to roll.
good things.
Shouldn't I roll in the chat?
All right, you go ahead, you grab 2d12, and you roll it.
2d12. Yes, we're playing Daggerheart now, folks. 10. Now, whatever happens, my dice decided.
Well,
Better or worse than what we had before?
mildly better. Mildly.
I'll take that.
As you enter into the next area of the storm, there's huge structures materializing and smashing into one another. You are going to have to maneuver through this. The problem is there are so many things materializing, and there's so many things randomly materializing, that this is probably the most dangerous space you have entered in the storm so far.
Oh, frack, I'm playing Fortnite.
You you are going to have to get through, but here's the problem. Things aren't just materializing outside of the ship. On the bridge, you see partial things materializing inside the ship. So, I would like each of you to tell me something that your characters are afraid of.
Choose the form of your destructor.
What? Give it a good think. Go ahead. See if you can somehow make it not bad.
I'm just trying to think of stuff that Fermo's afraid of that we haven't already covered.
Mhm. Oh, it could be something you already covered. I'm not going to stop you from giving me something again.
A foreign language professor materializes in the bridge.
But just half of him.
That would be easier to palate. Um, you know what? A foreign language professor does materialize on the bridge. The problem is it's not so like when you take like an eraser to a picture and you just like you kind of like beep, 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 but on a computer and then there's just parts of it that are missing, but everything's still there for the most part. It's like that. So there's legs and portions of the leg that aren't connected but are still moving together, and there's sections of face and body.
And tweed elbow pads.
There's like parts they're floating separate. They're entirely separate, just floating around it. Um, they're connected somehow, but
He's yelling
unfortunately,
gibberish at me like I'm supposed to understand it.
it also has mandibles
Yeah,
like a
I
bug.
said my foreign language professor.
Not like that.
He had mandibles too.
No, like one of the psychic bugs. I see what you're doing, but it doesn't know. No. This foreign language professor is actually slowly
Wait.
stretching out like a centipede. And then those various partial limbs are just spreading out as you watch all the fingers just kind of move apart and become like legs on this giant centipede of a partially constructed and apparated professor.
Didn't like Professor Dashi anyway.
What did you have, Fermo?
Marmalade. Because Fermo's still scared Marmalade's gonna eat him.
Row.
As if in a picture negative, an inverse marmalade begins to fill the front end of the bridge. Initiative.
Yeah.
You take that one, I'll take this one.
All right. When this episode drops, I'll share the pickeroo I made of marmalade so everyone else can be so scared.
Yeah. 21.
That's a nat 20 for 24.
Ooh.
Hold on. Fermo had a 24.
Yeah.
Jonesy had a 21.
Correct.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Eat it, buds. Sit, stay. And again.
All right. Our order is this: Fermo, 24. Negalade, 22. Jonesy, 21. Language Ventipede, 9.
All right.
Fermo, you can act first.
I forgot what character I was playing for a second, and I was like, what if I try animal handling? Not for this one.
No, no. How would you like to deal with a Negalade?
Um, I guess. These don't seem to be disappearing like this stuff outside.
Not right now.
Right. Um, I'm gonna shoot it with my laser pistol.
All right.
That is a 23 to hit.
No.
I'm gonna throw up. Um, try and shoot
What?
my other pistol.
Okay.
Well, that's a 21. That's all right. And I'll just say, please don't eat me.
Um, Negalade actually filling the entire space slowly and expanding to be the majority of the open space in the front of the bridge room in the potato craft.
First balloon.
Uh, is going to attempt to consume you.
That makes sense.
I rolled a 19. You can make a contested strength to stay out of Negalade's mouth.
That is a 19.
You are currently holding the jaws of a strange picture negative super dog open.
Like a cartoon.
Mm-hmm. You are like Herculesing this right now, holding a giant dog mouth open. Jonesy,
Yeah,
Get it.
you should probably take a nap.
you have the language ventipede.
I do. I'm gonna shoot it with my plasma rifle.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have done that 8 years ago. 12. Cool.
The language ventipede actually attempts to circle around to constrict you and is circling around you, but has not managed to get a hold. So you are not constricted by the ventipede.
It's surrounding me. It's not touching me.
It's circling and trying to come in, but is not. It's not managing to get a hold of you. Call
Good.
it your feline mobility.
Sure.
As you evade being constricted by the ventipede. Fermo, you're in a dog mouth. A giant dog mouth.
Um, can I? I just want to keep holding it open. I don't
Okay.
know how. Can I? I just, I'm just going to talk to it while I try and keep its mouth open and be like, listen, I didn't mean to do anything wrong. I don't think that what I did was even you eating me worthy. If you really think about it, the ship did it, not me.
I would like you to make a persuasion roll.
Right? This is a 7.
I would like you to make a
Wow,
strength
really
saving
pleased.
throw.
Strength saving throw? That's another not no, that's a lab grown 20.
You do not persuade Negalade, but you do continue to hold open the giant dog jaw.
All right.
So you are not consumed. Jonesy.
The stat. How close is it that it's surrounded me now?
It's kind of it's within a few feet, just kind of continuously circling.
I'm gonna draw my sword, stab it.
Yeah. Stab away.
Stab away. 10.
You keep managing to hit areas that aren't fully materialized as you just continue to stab into this.
Apparate still. Damn it.
And unfortunately, the Ventipede cannot constrict you. I
Hooray.
rolled an 8, everyone. Before that, I rolled a 4. The Ventipede is failing to be able to do its most basic attack.
It's gonna do it. It's gonna turn into an Ouroboros and eat itself. Ouroboros,
I kind
right?
of want to see what happens when it does hit me. Ouroboros, yeah.
I,
No,
I want you to
no one's
I want you
punched me
to
to see what my
picture this
repulsor shield
moment
does.
as you are both on the bridge of essentially a work ship. You're like, this is full space trucker moment, okay? Full space trucker, you are on a work ship, a work spaceship, where a giant, partially apparated centipede professor is attempting to constrict a giant cat.
In a yellow spacesuit.
Well, a picture negative super dog is attempting to eat, and there's a whole ass blue alien in the mouth of a dog, like Herculesing that shit. This is our fight right now.
Yeah, that sums it up. Let's go.
Fermo.
Um,
And I'm failing all around.
all right. So, Marmalade, I don't know that this ship has anything that I can use to cook the potatoes, but I know it has potatoes on it, and I know that you like potatoes. What if you ate those instead of me?
Make a persuasion roll.
I'm also
There's
still
always the
convinced
chance
the
to
map for this
persuade.
ship.
It's bad. It's bad.
That one.
But we're
Roll
already
a
in the
strength
cook
save.
bit.
That's another lab grown 20.
You are not convincing Negalade not to eat you. But you are holding your own against giant dog jaw.
I'm being very not charismatic, but very strong about it.
Like, all strong, no talk jutsu. No
Sounds
talk
like
jutsu.
that.
Jonesy,
Stab this thing again.
stab the Ventipede. Please.
It's a 13.
No.
It's because you haven't cried yet.
16. 12. Yeah, no, my die just doesn't want to. That one doesn't.
I rolled a 3. We're getting
Yeah,
a different
I was gonna go with
D20.
that.
This is the most frustrating fight. Everything is a standstill.
We're at a stalemate. They're gonna phase out sooner or later anyway. We've got
They
this.
will, actually. They will.
We
Like,
just have to hold out, Fermo.
Fermo, please.
I'm not shutting up. I am just trying to get my dog to sit.
Make your dog sit.
I'm Marmalade. What would Mars say if she saw you trying to eat me?
Yum, yum, yum. Please make a persuasion roll.
That's an 18.
Hey.
You get spit out by Negalade.
Do you want those potatoes?
And Negalade dematerializes. Jonesy.
Yeah.
It's just you and the Venipede.
Oh, wait a minute. If I just saw that work. Oh, I'm pretty sure I dropped this class before the airdrop deadline. Get out of here.
Give me a
You gotta
persuasion.
offer potatoes.
Yeah, I don't think this professor liked potatoes. And persuasion 16.
Venipede's still here.
Damn it. I know I dropped this class before first midterm.
And I rolled a 7. It's a different die, everyone. Fermo, Jonesy
Well,
is being consistently attempted attacking. Attempted. There's a lot of attempted attacking as this centipede professor is continuously trying to wrap around them.
All right.
what are we talking?
Um, can I shoot at it?
Absolutely.
Can I use a grip point to do it with advantage?
Absolutely.
That is cocked. All right.
That's what she said.
You gotta honor that cock. Uh, that was a 1 and a 16, so a 22. Damn it. These things are strong. You gotta offer it potatoes.
They're evasive. They're all like the made out of star stuff. I did do well in that class.
What language is it trying to get you to talk?
I don't even remember which class this was. I'm pretty sure I dropped it.
I don't think it remembers.
Well, that is a 23 to hit.
23.
Yeah.
Damn it.
My first roll was a 23.
Took this one pass fail.
That's an
Damn
8.
it.
Fermo.
Hey,
I
Mr.
don't want it
Centipede.
to hit me and see what my repulsor shield will do.
I wanted to hit you too.
Hey, Mr. Professor, sir, um, you look real uncomfortable here on the ship the way you are. Maybe you would prefer to sit down over here.
Please, please roll me persuasion.
That's a 22.
Wow. Fermo is more persuasive than I am. Fascinating. Mm.
The enormous Ventipede spins its very strange head at you, where you realize that three of those fingers actually became like a weird mouth part.
Oh,
So they're just kind of floating there, moving around where the mouth is. Um, Very unnerving, especially because parts of the jaw didn't apparate.
That way, I don't want to.
I just don't think about it.
No, I don't want to know. I'm not thinking about it. Not thinking about it.
The Ventipede lunges at Fermo before dissipating.
guess it did not want to sit down over there.
Thanks.
That was weird.
Maybe I failed that one because I never showed up to lectures. I don't know.
I didn't go to school.
Hmm.
Did you see my dog?
Your dog?
Yeah,
That was your dog?
yeah, that was
I was kind of
Marmalade.
fighting over here, but I did see a giant thing with like a 20 bazillion eyes.
And so many teeth.
Yeah, a lot of teeth. You were kind of holding them all up there for a while. It was kind of impressive.
Yeah, that's my dog. I mean, kinda. I'm just excited
Is it
that you got
is
to
it
see him.
that big too?
No, not normally that big.
Oh, okay. That would I mean I could have been. I
It's
don't know.
big.
All right.
You
So
pass through this
yeah,
apparition storm field.
cool. Let's roll better on the next one.
Roll better.
Roll better. 11.
Roll the dice.
2d12. Let's get a good result. What's a good result on your table?
104.
Is 12 a good result on your table? Because that's what I rolled.
Roll the 12 as is off both dice.
I rolled a 9 and a 3. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 12.
All right.
And that's a good result,
Lightning.
right?
Platinum?
Lightning
Thunder?
through space.
Lightning?
Very
The
Oh,
frightening.
frightening.
outside hull of the
Yeah.
ship begins to rumble.
Okay. Can handle that.
A strike hits the potato craft and everything goes dark inside.
Cool.
Emergency lighting comes on. There's just a couple of red spotlights here. The clicking comes.
Oh, no, 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 no. Do they only come when it's dark?
Maybe.
Um,
You can see in the much smaller space that you're in, the shapes begin to move.
how do we get the lights back on?
And need to reboot the system, probably from maintenance, which is in the back.
Can I just hit a light real hard and see if it works?
Sure, anything's worth a try. Percussive adjustment always works in IT.
You go ahead. I want you to do exactly that. Hit something, see if it does anything.
Just roll an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Smash the console.
That's a 16. Oh,
The light
all right.
flickers but does not come.
That's the extent of my ability.
So you are in the cockpit lifeboat section of the ship. The realistic and best plan is for you to get down that central corridor around the outside of cold storage back to maintenance to get the lights back on. Jonesy, you are more than capable of doing this kind of work. You do have to go by the crew cabin and galley, the dry storage, and around cold storage.
Yep.
Can I second wind real quick?
Of course you can.
All right. Please be good. Wait, where's my blue one?
Do you think you were going to get away from this possibility?
Oh, no. All right. Hey, that was a really good roll. The best I could possibly do. All right. I'm gonna protect Jonesy while he tries to get the lights back on.
Right. So in the
All right, let's
darkness, you
go.
need to navigate to the back of the ship.
Mm,
Um,
I can see.
I can also see because of my goggles.
you are both capable of seeing. Here's the problem, though.
Yeah, it's
I'm
no
still
problem.
going to want a survival check to get back there because you have never. You have a drawing of the ship. You have a rough idea of the ship layout, but you're not intimately familiar with it. You've spent far more time in the command section of the Noragale than you have at all in the Potato Craft. So whoever is taking lead can make a survival check for a safe and unencumbered travel to
I'll do
maintenance.
that since um
You're taking the lead, dragging Jonesy along.
I'm gonna be a shield as best I can. I am the muscle. That's why I'm here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Um, that is a 19 on the die, and very unlike all of my other wisdom checks, I have proficiency in survival, so I get a +1, so that is a lab grown 20.
Darting in the darkness of the Potato Craft, hugging the side of the wall, pulling Jonesy's head down as large shapes move, almost like waves on the ceiling. There are dozens of bugs in here. Even in this small ship, there are dozens of bugs in here.
Even tasty ones.
You round the corner, heading around cold storage, getting to the maintenance area. There are 4 terminals here. With these 4 terminals, Jonesy, you are familiar with doing a full reboot on a ship. It's not something you've done it for a work vessel. So you're going to need to make 4 successful hacking checks on each. So 1 for each terminal. Fermo, you're going to have to lay down suppressive fire as bugs begin to converge on this space. We're doing this as action rounds. Bugs are coming. If Fermo or Jonesy are unsuccessful in a round, you have the chance to get attacked.
Am I just making attack rolls?
You're making just straight attack rolls.
All right. That's 24.
That is
17.
good. That's your first successful round. As the first terminal lights up, actually providing 5 feet of additional lighting around this space.
All right.
As we move into our next terminal, as the bugs continue to come in,
That's 23.
it's a success for Fermo
16.
and a failure for Jonesy. The lights dim down.
I mean, dang.
And just quickly, what is your armor class, Fermo?
16.
You are barely safe. Essentially, giant bug jaw comes in, and you use your firearm as a means to keep it from closing on you. Retry, Jonesy.
It's a little better. 18. No, 19.
The next terminal lights up. Additional systems, recessed lighting starts going along the floor in the ship.
There we go.
Third round.
That's another 22.
Fermo is successful.
Oh no.
15.
Jonesy is not. But the bug that comes in to bite at you, Fermo, I want you to just roll me some damage. I got a nat 1 on that attack.
Oh no. How many?
You're doing suppressing fire, so we're just counting that as, you know, something that tries to attack you and does that poorly, you definitely get a chance to get a shot off.
You got the working end of that one.
What is math? That's 12. Sorry.
What is math?
Valid question.
What are magnets? How do they work?
I don't want to hear from scientists. You're
Well,
lying.
actually, that professor didn't show up.
Jonesy, I'm going to need another attempt as Fermo has minorly injured a bug.
19.
Your third terminal lights up. Life support systems come back online. You didn't even realize those had shut off.
No.
I mean, the gravity was still on because gravity is always on, even if life support goes out.
You are lucky. So good for you. This is the last round. You have to get that terminal up or those bugs is coming.
Ruh-roh.
25.
Fermo is successful.
12.
Damn it. Oh, darn it. Does this one bite me? What did you roll?
How much damage can Fermo take?
Not a lot. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 20 on the die.
Oh, no. Well, it's been a fun campaign, everybody.
I don't want to go back to the dark.
The dark
I
is
have
not fun.
17 hit points.
You have what?
I have 17 hit points right now. A max of
Okay.
2.
You you have 17 and you take 16 damage.
No. Jonesy, I don't think I can take another one.
We're gonna need
Yep.
that last roll for the final terminal.
There we go. That's 19.
The lights begin to come back on in the ship. As the lights come on, you actually get to see something really interesting. You watch as the bugs, their bodies slowly disapparate as the light comes through.
Does it look like the same thing that happened when we killed the first one in the cargo bay?
It does.
Uh,
Lights begin to kind of spread off, almost like tiny little motes, almost like fireflies dancing in the distance. Strange decay.
Does this one also have a thing that happens?
No,
Oh, good.
you didn't actually kill it.
What?
oh, good.
He just sent it back to the
Weirdly,
darkness.
weirdly good. We didn't kill it. Jeez.
You just sent it back to the darkness. But as the lights come back on, you see 2, maybe 3 dozen of them in the corridor dissipate away. Navigate us out of the storm.
Are we out of the storm? Or we got one more?
Jonesy's got to do one more.
Jonesy,
Well,
please.
the vat grown 20. Finally.
All right, let's go.
Jonesy, you break through the other side of the storm. In the darkness of space,
Everyone heard that.
everyone heard that. In the darkness of space ahead of you, distantly, but within range, you see a small red star. And circling it, a planet with hundreds of moons.
Is it a red dwarf?
It is a red dwarf star. With a single planet with hundreds of moons.
And it is cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere.
You get a hail on the comms of the potato craft.
Yeah, scheiße. Yeah?
Hey, are you all right?
No, we're not. Mayday, Mayday?
Did you come
Oh.
out that storm?
June Day? I don't. Yeah, we did.
Anyone injured?
Yes.
Very.
Right. Well, I'm Ollie.
Hi, Ollie.
You want to come to the fourth moon on the planet ahead of you?
Sure.
We got medical.
Sounds great, Ollie. I'm Jonesy.
Did you come from that giant bug?
Yeah. Yeah, Ollie, we did.
That's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen on my scopes.
You
Next to
have
that
no
storm.
idea.
Did you bring the storm?
No, we didn't bring the storm.
All right, good. Hey, it's nice. Bug's not coming, is it?
Nah. I'm
All
leaving the
right.
bug there for
You
now.
come on in. I'm gonna send my coordinates to you, and you come on in, and we'll take good care of you, okay?
Greatly appreciated, Ollie.
All right. I'm just gonna send you something really quick. One moment, and you get another little ping really quick, and it's literally a request for a deposit.
Not much.
800 bits.
It's right. I don't have any bits, Ollie. We've got Federation credits, which
What, you're from the Federation?
well, yeah.
How many credits you got?
3.
I'm afraid it's gonna be 3 credits.
All right.
All right.
All right. You send those over.
30 credits.
And then you get a set of coordinates for a base on one of those moons.
Greatly appreciated, Ollie. We'll see you in half a cycle. Is that where we're at?
Oh, yeah. As the potato craft zooms towards a moon.
As soon as we cut the communication there, I'm going to turn to Fermo and say, they're going to try and kill us, aren't they?
Mm,
Yeah, it's been a look.
yeah. Is half a cycle enough time for me to take a nap and eat some potatoes?
You both can take a long rest.
The gods. I'm so hurt.
Yeah.
We just got a couple things to do, and then we're going to be coming to the end of this episode of Cosmenalia. As the potato craft zooms towards one of these moons, so many moons for a single planet. And as you come closer to the planet, you realize that the planet is a large gas giant unto itself. And you pass by neon floating signs in space. The Crystal Palace. Boom Boys Casino. Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. And we've got boys, we've got girls. What do you want? You realize quite quickly where you are headed, what kind of place it is. And in the distance, you swear that that storm around the Noragale grows and gets larger. And that's where we will pick up next time. It's been so much fun. This was another shorter episode with lots of stuff happening. Will there be more bugs next time? I don't know. Will there be worse things coming? Who knows? Will Ollie and potentially tons of people on an unregistered planet or unregistered moon of hundreds of moons around an unregistered planet try to kill our party? Who knows?
Probably.
You know what I do know? This has been Cosmenalia. Thank you for being here.
And if I forgot to post a picture of marmalade, somebody at me.
If Stevie has not shared a picture of marmalade, I want you to follow Stevie.lcx, and then I want you to comment on every single one of their posts and say, "Where's my marmalade?" I want
I'm going to go do it right
you.
now.
I want you to go and comment on every single one of their posts. Actually, even if there is a marmalade, go and comment, "Where's my marmalade?" I didn't say that. I didn't
Hashtag,
encourage that.
hashtag where's my marmalade?
Hashtag where's my marmalade? And now's a good time to tell you that there's a 75% chance that this episode is going to be oops all marmalade. 75% chance. If you don't say where's my marmalade, I'm going to be disappointed in you as a human being. I'm not mad.
Oops on
I'm just
marmalade.
disappointed.
I can't wait to forget that this happened and then just get random comments.
It might happen. Who knows? As we sign off, again, we're going to take a moment because some of you might have skipped past the beginning. So, where can we find our wonderful cast and crew of the Noragale? Jonathan.
At Tiger Fire Studio on Threads and Instagram and Facebook and stuff and Discord
And stuff.
and stuff.
And who are you going to be playing tomorrow?
All right, so when folks find the reunion at the Rotten Griffin Egg, they will see me as a very different character. Ian McCarr, the human meat shield for our party of miscreants and ne'er-do-wells. I mean, fighter. Fighter. Yeah, definitely. Because his party only had, what, 7 of those over the course of their history?
At least.
Totally. Stevie. We already know where we can find you, but go ahead. Where can we find you? And who will you be playing tomorrow?
You can find me at Stevie.lcx on Instagram and Threads, at Stevie Buchanan, I think, on Blue Sky. Is that the app? Yeah, sure.
Hashtag where's my
Um,
marmalade?
That is an app.
And I will be playing Kolari Moravica, Silkborn Fey-touched Ranger.
Moravica.
You
Wonderful.
know, the best part is we're actually filming this the next day. So even though this doesn't come out for a week, it's still going to be the next day. And
It's
most
tomorrow.
of what happened today will be remembered. Thank
So
you
when
so
you're
much.
watching the reunion at the Rotten Griffin Egg, and we ask where's Marmalade at?
Where's my marmalade?
Maybe Ian will just want to spread some marmalade on a biscuit or something. I think that's how we'll open that episode.
I'll be a different color tomorrow.
So will
You're gonna
I.
see my hair tomorrow.
I'm going to have different hair tomorrow. I'm going to be a different color tomorrow. I'm going to be a different costume.
I have a wig. You can't see it, but I got a wig for Kalari. And then
Today we're in space. Tomorrow we're going to be in a fantasy world.
a headband of charisma.
Ooh, fancy.
It's going to be a good time. Take care, everybody, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Cosmenalia!